Third race is on the all-weather, but there is a scratching to show you before we move on. The Rock comes out. Race 3, number 6 is withdrawn. Class 1, 1,650 metres, and we've got King Shield at the top of the book. Coming out of the Jockey Club Mile on the turf last time, back to his preferred surface here. Telecom Fighters, his best form has been 1,650, but at Happy Valley. Savaquin Pacifiers again. Apache Pass makes his Class 1 debut, as does Chang Cheng Prince. California 10 all-weather debut, and Handsome 12 was won 4 from 7 course and distance. Nick and gets in with a really lightweight right down at the bottom of the book. Telecom Fighters and King Shield both have pace, and Chang Cheng Prince likes to go forward too.
He does, yeah. Look, I don't think they're going to hang around. Telecom Fighters, as we know, does really like to lead. Angus Chung on board as well, so £10 coming off is going to be a big help for him, and he has run on the surface and has run okay on it on 1 or 2 occasions as well, so he'll certainly handle it. He'll go forward. King Shield, I think, will get a lovely run. He's drawn in 6, and I think he can just slot in behind the leader with Chang Cheng Prince, perhaps with a little bit of company. Handsome 12, Paul, who's been racing extremely well, he'll get a nice lead into it as well.
Yeah, I think so. Apache Pass and California 10, everyone's delight. Savaquin, I think every horse is going to get their chance.
That is the speed map, but we are going to start with an interview with Sylvester de Souza. He rides Apache Pass, and here he is with Tom.
Sylvester, you jump aboard Apache Pass for a Pierrong up to 1650. You had a spin around on him over 1,200 metres, obviously short of his best, but how do you think he ran?
Yeah, he ran a good race, and he's an easy ride, and we hope to get a better look this time, and he can do things in the right way.
You've obviously watched his replays, particularly that run a few back when he was carrying a light weight and probably should have run. Do you see him challenging again for the win back up to 1650 this week?
I think so. I can see the problem with the trip, and with a good gate, you can choose where to go forward or go back with him. And the horse is in great form. Pierre's stable is in good form, so I just look forward for it.
It is only a small field, and sometimes they can be certainly tactical affairs over the 1650 on the all-weather. Does that barrier draw, even though you've got a lightweight, make it a little bit trickier?
Yeah, sometimes can do, but when you carry lightweight and you can do things a bit more easy, could make the other horses work a bit hard and hope to pay off.
What about his trial the other day on the all-weather behind California Spangle?
And I was pleased with the trial. It looks like it was a strong trial, but he answered me every question, so now we look forward to it.
A happy Sylvester de Souza on the progress of Apache Pass into race number 3. We move on, Nick, to a couple of horses coming into this grade. Chang Cheng Prince and Handsome 12. He does look like he's going to get the pace run to suits.
I think so. Look, the race might just tailor really nicely to him. I suppose the biggest question mark is the jumping grade. He's going from Class 3 to Class 1. Now, these types of races are always quite intriguing because they're never overly big fields, given that there probably aren't that many dirt specialists at this sort of level. But he's really improved, Paul, out of all recognition, and take nothing away from the now ghostly grey. He continues to race well.
Yeah, so he goes in as well. But look, I think Handsome 12, the conditions of the race really suit him. He comes in with a light weight, and that's going to really help him.
Alexi Bedell with the ride for Benno Jung. And now, Paul, on to everyone's delights trial. Now, he's only having his second run on this surface. Thought it was everyone's victory when I first had a look and thought, there's no stats, but it's everyone's delight.
Yeah, it's everyone's delight, isn't he? So he's coming onto the surface. Barrier number 3. He has led in the past, but just with all his pace in the race, I think he'd be a little bit further back. Everyone's delight. Look, I prefer him at Happy Valley, to be honest. Yeah,
that's where he's best treated. I mean, he's beaten a thumping 41 3/4 lengths on his only previous all-weather start, so he'd certainly want to be putting that run well and truly behind him. But the trial looked okay.
And that is the boys' thoughts for race number 3. You've been with Handsome 12 pretty much since he switched surfaces. Surely you go again.
Yeah, we're going to go again. Coming up in grade, but with that light weight, I think that's the key for him. Apache Pass is obviously a proven all-weather horse, as is King Shield and Chang Cheng Prince. 9, 5, 1 and 7.
Yeah, I'm going to go with the class in this race, the top one, King Shield. Now, he's some way clear on figures, but for that, he will have to carry a big weight. But he's a very decent horse under these conditions, and I've liked his recent trials as well. So King Shield on top for me, over Handsome 12, who clearly is a very progressive horse, lightweight, and this race will certainly, I think, be run to suit him. Apache Pass will run his race again. That run last time over 1,200. I think going up in distance to 1,650 is a big plus. And I've thrown Savaquin in here. He's always a horse that's intrigued me. He's only having his second all-weather start. He's drawn a good gate, and it wouldn't shock if he did pop up and run a nice race in this. 1, 9, 5 and 3.
Top and bottom, Nick with King Shield at the top, and Paul likes Handsome 12 right down the bottom.